What's going on, guys? We are in Orlando at the convention center. So I've been to this convention center a bunch of times. Every time I am here, I always look at the ponds that are outside. I always want to fish it, and today we are going to make that happen. So I don't have a lot of time, but I got my St. Croix Reign rod, two-piece, 7-foot, medium power, fast action, 2,500 Shimano Saharas going on there with some 10-pound mono. I'm going to tie on a 1/8 ounce jig head, and I'm going to put on, I believe, a Nico leech. I'm going to start fishing that, and we'll see if we can get some bass out of these ponds here. They look really, really fishy. They've always looked really, really fishy, so I have high hopes for today. I just hope I don't end up disappointed. So let's get started, and let's see what happens. Alright, so here's the 1/8 ounce jig head that I tied on, and here is the Nico leech, 3 or 4 inches, 3.9 inches I think, super stretchy, super durable. I've had a lot of success on this thing down in South Florida, so I'm hoping for more of the same. I'm just going to stick the hook through the top there, pull it out on that first little body segment, slide it on down. Looks like it should come out right there. All right, it's on there nice and straight, nice and weedless. So yeah, if you just kind of look around, it looks somewhat fishy, especially the edges of all these weeds and grasses. So let's fish that. Very windy today, but let's see if we can get a nice largemouth out of here. Got about 1 hour to fish, so let's see if we can make that happen. Fish on. First one of the day. Finally, it's a little largy. All right, so first fish of the day. This took a while. I thought they would have been much more plentiful in here, at least much more likely to bite, but we got one. So let's get this guy back. He's small. Now let's see if we can get something a little bit bigger. Nice big Central Jersey Central Florida largemouth. Wrong state. All right, so we finally got one out of this little weed pile thingy, and I've been targeting the weed piles there. Every several yards, there's one of these piles. I got one hit earlier on one, finally hooked up with one here. So all I've been really doing is casting out past them, and then kind of rather slowly swimming it back and twitching it back along the little brush line thingy, whatever this is. But not as good of a day as I thought it was going to be so far. Got him. Let's go. Fish 2. And he's off. That was not a big one. But so far the day is not going well. 3-4 bites. Hooked up with 2 of them. Only got 1 on the bank. But let's keep going. Let's keep trying. Got him. Oh, this is a bigger one, I think. A little bit. Let's get this guy in. He's not that much bigger, but he is just a little bit bigger. All right, so fish number 2 on the bank. A little bit bigger than that last one we caught, and a little bit bigger than the one I lost, I believe, but not by much. So still a little bit of a dink of a largemouth. We'll get it back, and we're getting some hits on the edges of these little whatever they are. So I think we'll keep fishing those. We'll try to get one more. All right, so there's a couple ponds here in front of the convention center. I fished the one over on the left, got those couple bass there. I'm gonna come and fish this one kind of right in front of it, and we'll see if we can pick up one or two more here. The sun is gonna set soon, so I would love another fish or two, because so far the action has not been all that great. But this pond looks a little bit different, definitely well more maintained because it's in front of the complex, and a lot less stuff going on the edges. Mostly just these like little grass piles, not those big reed lines or whatever that the other little lake had. So we'll fish here for maybe another 20 minutes, and we'll see if we can pick up another fish here. We go, fish on. Another largie. All right. All right, so nice tiny little dink of a largemouth right from out of these weeds and grasses and whatnot. So 3 on the day is not a lot, no size on him, but for my first time being here, it's not too bad. There we go, fish on. Another one. So this is gonna be our last one, but let's take a look at him. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this guy. Where's the hook at? I don't wanna get stabbed with the hook here. Hook out, nice fish. So what do we get, 3 or 4 of these guys today? I think 2 out of the first pond. I think this is our second one out of this pond. So not a great day. But for my first time being here, it was all right. So let's get a nice little release on this one here, and let's wrap it on up. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it. Everything today came on the eclipse colored Nico leech. I mean, it produced pretty well. I fished here for a little bit over an hour. I think we got 4 fish, a couple more bites, lost 1. So not great, but again, not awful. I would call it slow, but I guess thinking about it was more of an average day, and the lure produced pretty well. First time fishing these ponds. I've always wanted to, so I'm kind of glad I crossed it off my bucket list. And I'm sure there's some bigger largemouths in here. It's Central Florida. I don't think these lakes are very highly pressured. I've never seen anyone fish them in the many times that I've been here. I'm sure during ICAST they get a lot of action. But yeah, pretty good day. Water was murky. I think it just rained a bunch because the levels are also very high. So a little bit tougher conditions, and it was windy. So with everything kept in mind, I think it was okay. So anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.